Hi, my name is Dato Edward Ng, and I'm a lawyer by profession, and I'm 35 years old, and I reside in KL. I have been in the property line for more than 10 years. I made my first purchase of a property in the year of 2009. At that point of time, the property market was starting to climb. I mean, it's at the booming era, where you can see in 2007 and 2008 we have the economic crisis, and the property prices dropped at the within the 2 years time, and in 2009 it's starting to it was about to rise, and it rose to the peak in 2011. In my view, I believe that the economic crisis in 2007 and 2008, it was not so as worse as the current situation in MCO period. I believe that because the economic crisis affects, yes, the national economy, affect the the livelihood of the people, but it is not as wide-ranging as the effect of MCO, whereby all businesses and those businesses that are not having good times, or those people that are hunger for works and jobs and income, they are jobless now, and the economy suffer a great loss due to the lockdown, because the people could not generate income, and the nation is also losing money, as what our Prime Minister Tan Sri has said, that we are losing billions of dollars every day since the lockdown was implemented on 18 March 2020. So with that kind of huge loss to the economy and also to the livelihood and lifestyles of the people, I believe that the impact of MCO is greater than the economic crisis in relation to the property market. As I've mentioned earlier, that the property market is affected the most as compared to the economic crisis in 2007-2008. However, the property market has not reached the rock bottom yet, due to the reasons that the property sectors has not experienced such a phenomenon, because this is a world phenomenon, a global phenomenon, whereby every single country is facing the crisis. This we call the COVID-19 crisis, and the property market needs time to adjust and to rebound, if any. So I believe that the property market will still, the prices will still be going down, and most probably it will reach the bottom after October 2020, because that's where a lot of desperate sellers will release the properties on the market at a very low price, and I would think that people will start to realize that effect of desperate seller, and they will start to have more demands in 2020, in the early quarter of 2021. No, I will not purchase any property in the near future. I do not plan to make any investments in property after the MCO. Most probably, as I mentioned, I will only consider buying in the early quarter of 2021, when the prices of property has hit rock bottom. What I mean the prices hit rock bottom is not that we are going to hunt for cheapest properties. We are going to hunt for bargain properties, whereby it's still the same mantra: location, location, location. Whereby if a property is at a good location and the prices are not as high as last previously, because there will be some adjustment and there will be some reduction in the prices, and that's where I'm going to consider buying the kind of properties. Actually, I have come across a news report on the property prices in Malaysia, whereby some argued that the property prices may drop 70% to the extent of 70%. And I do not agree with that kind of views, because I believe that the property prices will not be in the history of mankind, the property prices will not drop 70%, because the most is they will drop only 20 to 30%, and even the luckiest will get 50%. That's the reason why, even with the government initiative and measures on helping the borrowers or the house purchaser to obtain bank facilities, I do not think that it will encourage or it will help the property market in a very big way, because the property purchaser, they will not purchase the property just because the government has lowered the OPR. And in fact, a lot of banks will also pull the handbrake in giving loans to the house purchasers, because in the current situation, a lot of people will have loss of income, and a lot of sectors will suffer business losses, and the bank will be very cautious in tightening their lending rules. And even with the loosening or lowering of the OPR, the bank will be reluctant to assist the home buyers. I believe there is no one general advice or one set of rules for the home buyers, first-time home buyers, to make any decision in buying their first-time properties. What the first-time home buyers should think is that they should not rush into making the decision of buying any property at this juncture, because the property prices will still go down, right? So if they are not in a desperate manner to obtain a house or obtain a home, then they should not rush into buying. They should wait longer, say after October, and then they decide to purchase, because that time there will be a lot of good properties up for sale, and they can even go for auction properties, because auction properties is a very good bargain properties, because for auction properties, a lot of buyers will get the benefit to purchase it at a very good price due to the default of loan by those sellers, and the bank will have to dispose it and to get back the cash. So for first-time buyers, if you have not experienced any investment in property, you should not have the rushing. No, you should not be. You should not purchase any properties anytime soon.